quotations on the names of the seven doors of Snow White. And the reason why this came up was at work today. We were just, I think one of my coworkers mentioned, I'm grumpy. And I go, hey, that's one of the seven doors. Then we started like comparing the other seven doors with different personalities in our workplace. So, and well, my friend said he's grumpy, so we decided, oh, know what, the other seven doors, and we can see who else we can compare ourselves or liken to. So I googled, and this is not the exact site I found. And what are the seven dwarfs' names? And before I start, I'll show a clip from this. This Snow White soundtrack. I'll cut the background music. And I found this site.
Featuring those beguiling Disney characters loved by everyone. And of course, this is Grumpy.
Mush.
Here's Doc.
What, yeah?
And Bashful.
Oh.
Sleepy.
Oh, yes.
And this must be
Sneezy.
Sneezy. Happy?
That's me, and this is Dopey. He don't talk none.
You mean he can't?
He don't know. He never tried.
Then too, there's the terrible witch.
Alright, I think that was seven. Anyways, here's a recap. So there's Bashful. First up for the names of the seven dwarfs, we had good old Bashful. This dwarf right here is known for his shyness. And this is, during my research earlier, I found out it was made in 1937. When I saw this as a kid growing up, I never knew it was that old, so that's something I just found out today. Then Doc. He's the recognizable leader of the seven dwarfs. Doc, you can recognize Doc's quite easily as he is the only one in the group who wears glasses. Oh, okay. See, that's something I never thought of. Dopey. And people can choose their own definition of what Dopey is. Dopey's known for his quietness and his affection for Snow White. He's the one more distinctive looking dwarf in the group. Dopey happens to be bald and wears his purple hat. He's the only one who wears an oversized tunic. Oh, wow. Cool. Then Grumpy. This is for you. You know who you are. Next up is the one who's an attitude worse than a spoiled only child. Grumpy always has something to complain or argue about. And I'm sure a lot of people can identify with that. Know-it-all attitude and pure stubbornness should be enough. Then 5, happy. This is what we all strive for, to be happy. Now we have arrived at the opposite of grumpy. This is the dwarf who always has a smile on his face. Oh, that's cool. That's something we gotta keep up with. Positive, especially in our current situation or life right now. The pandemic. Sleepy. The dwarf lives the life we all wish we could be living. Sleepy is always sleeping. Doesn't matter where he is. Yeah, that's funny. And Sneezy. You probably would want to keep your distance from... Oh, this is related to our Rona situation right now. Remember to wear a mask or cover yourself when you sneeze. Anyways, feel free to comment down below on which character you feel you identify more. And it could probably vary depending on the situation. So you're probably sneezing during flu season or allergy season. So, but anyways, another site I found while researching, again, this is just focusing on the names. I thought this was interesting. Was a Snow White a real person? And you can research more about this. And this is from Ancient Origins. And I'll have this link below. But anyways, I thought this was pretty cool. In 1994, a German historian named Eckerd Sander published Schneewittchen. Hopefully I pronounce it right. It's in German. Märchen oder Wahrheit. Snow White, is it a fairy tale, claiming he had uncovered an account that may have inspired the story that first appeared in Grimm's fairy tales. That's pretty well known, Grimm's fairy tales. You can research and see the other tales and stories behind and that. According to Sander, the character of Snow White was based on the life of Margaret von Weldeck, a German countess born to Philip IV in 1533. At the age of 16, Margaret was forced by her stepmother, Katharina of Hatzfeld, to move away to Wildungen in Brussels. There, Margaret fell in love with a prince who would later become Philip II of Spain. Wow, that's pretty cool. España. You can read more about the origins of Snow White if you're interested. And there's, I believe there's like different versions of the movie too, Dark Side too. And there's another site. What are the Seven Dwarfs called? The Seven Dwarfs were first named in a 1912 Broadway production. The idea seemingly inspired the one and only Walt Disney, who gave the dwarves different names in his 1937 animated feature film Snow White, which he saw previously, a part of the movie. And the Seven Dwarfs, their names are must contested before finally being chosen. Other names that were in the running included Nifty, Scrappy, Shifty, Snoopy, Snoop Doggy, Doggy Dog. Yeah, I just had to add that. Stubby, but busy. Yeah, that's our current world right now. Well, maybe not during our pandemic situation, but busy. We were really busy before that. And some probably are right now. Dumpy, gaspy, gloomy, and lazy, to name a few. Wow, that's pretty cool. And you can read that in the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs History and Pantomime Origins. And that link will be in the thing below. And I posted it already on my movie site, Movie Archives site. So you can check out the links that I just shared right now. Alright, feel free to share anything that you learned from this video, and if there's anything that you know that you would like to add, feel free to post it, comment down below. Alright, and that's it.